why it touched the puppet. That is connected my childhood. I was very much about nature and some insects, catching the small insects and bugs and these things every day when I was small. My childhood was like always searching some insect and to find something very never see it, and I brought to home and to see the encyclopedia and which one it is, and that excitement was very similar to the experience in that shop when I saw the puppet moving. So I recognized when I was small, I was searching somewhere out, but the puppet, like these marionettes, it could be I can imagine and I create, then it move. Then I felt it's very similar experience than when I had a childhood to find some new species of insect or something, animals. So then I thought I can make all new creatures, my imagination and new creatures, to make it real and even moving. And then when the COVID time coming, I was selling in Tokyo that gallery the puppets, and also in Prague some shops. But suddenly, like no tourist. The Prague shop was closed, and in Japan, the post office was closed. Everything is closed, so you cannot go there. So I had more time to. I don't have what to do. So, and my wife was painting, and I saw the piece of canvas. So okay, I will try to paint. So the rest of small canvas, I put it on the frame and I start to paint. That was like how I started to paint. So it's like 2020 until now, continuing. So I'm making the puppets and parallelly working for the painting, and also carving some sculpture woodwork. My basic painting or puppet is kind of curiosity about nature. I'm very interested in about some mysterious things and Japanese traditional festival, old Japanese Buddhistic sculptures and these many different things. So everything I connect for my painting. And during the COVID time, we couldn't meet the people, so we always going to the forest to walking. So when I walking in the forest, I saw the animals, small birds in the bush, and then when I was walking and I was thinking, I see the small bird head, but the half of them are like hidden on the bush. Then I was imagining maybe this head is a bird, but the the hidden part are something else, could be like human. So then I started to paint the like forest, and to put my imaginary creatures in the painting. So these are like the trees and grasses are quite rare one, like acorns, and then the creatures are like imaginary creatures. So I put it half of them, the trees are real, and creatures are fantasy. And when I see the painting, if it's half of them are like real, then the other side of imagination could be real. Like maybe I can see in the in the painting, but maybe I can see somewhere in the forest, which is still I don't know. So that's my curiosity is coming to the painting. During time I was also making the marionette, but the marionette and painting is what is different. Of course, it's like 3D and you can see the behind and the, but the marionette is kind of design, so it should move. So they have the rule. The head should be smaller and the body is more heavier than you work. So it's kind of design and they have the rule. But in the painting, you don't have a rule. My imagination can make it fully to put it. It doesn't have to be like balanced as a puppet, but like head can be very big and the body is very small and there is no arms and it could be something very small and big and these things. So from the puppets making, the painting is getting more my imagination to be more free.
How do you start one of these paintings? Do you have an idea in mind of what you want to bring on the canvas, or you start and then you get surprised and you let your imagination go and create something new that you didn't even imagine maybe initially?
These painting, like the forest series, these are like the first I paint the background, the natures. Then when I see the space, then I see the who will be here and the other is coming from there and so I'm not deciding from the beginning what will be there and here and here. So and I'm putting also sometimes like myself. Like for example, he is like 4. We have a 4 the family, so I putting here like wife and children and so I want to my painting. I want to be there and to stay there. So my painting is not like scary, but very peaceful, and the creatures are like almost human. They have the similar relationship between like talking, but they are all different. But they don't have the fight anything. So that's I want to be there because in real life it's much crueler than so that's why I make my ideal world there and to stay there. So I want to see I want to also from the people who watch my painting, they I would like to them to see who could be, like for example you.
Identify.
Yeah, and for example these are like with mask, so it's like maybe they are human inside the masked, so and also they're wearing, and some of them are not wearing, some real like strange creatures, so they're like mixed inside of the world.
That's great. Is there any other painting you can tell us a bit more about?
This painting is exactly this is myself. Like these are like theater curtain, always like because I studied the puppetry and so I was going also theater and always the theater before the theater starting you exciting what will be, and these are like little bit scary, but you are like curious about it. You afraid, but you want to see it. So that is like a kind of
Anticipation somehow.
yeah.
Okay.
So these one, or like for example, if you have some in the forest would have a tree in the hole, you want to see it like peeping or something, like you cannot see it, you want to see it. So that's like probably not only me, but who are curious about something, then people want to see it. If you have a button, scientists have to push it. That is like you cannot avoid, you cannot
Resist.
yeah. So
I like this recurring theme that you have, just the curiosity,
yeah,
the fantasy,
yeah,
the kind of the need to create or explore something you cannot see. Or maybe even just something like enjoy the fact that you cannot see the entire picture, so you can
yes,
imagine.
yes.
I wanted to talk to you a bit about your sculptures, maybe, because as you mentioned, it's very different. I mean, I know I can see the recurring theme, but I'd like you to tell us a bit more about this sculpture or your work as a sculptor.
The sculpture is also like different than puppet. I started to make the sculpture after painting, that I started to paint, and then I see some creatures which I want to make again to back to the 3 dimension. So he's not in this painting, but some other painting I have, and so I wanted to see like like this way.
Can you tell me a bit more about your latest works or what you're working on right now?
I'm my newest work. I paint the base, ceramic base, and had a flower like still life. When I saw this world is in the nature, but I was thinking maybe this kind of world could be very close to around you. So at home you have the flower base with flower, and then what is inside of the flower base? So I start to paint inside of the flower base as a kind of this world.
Have you thought about merging the two worlds, right? Where you have a kind of an hybrid between a sculpture and a painting. Have you thought about that, or you like to keep them separate?
Now maybe in the future, I still like have to continue, and then when it's moment it could cross, then maybe it could be something together, and then I will be like more happy that, because I can see the more like to continue my work to the other direction or dimensions. That is because as you said, that sculpture and painting is different, but if it's good together, then it will be something new.
There might be a moment in time where you feel like it's the good time to try.
Yeah.
It's not yet,
Yes,
but it might come.
hopefully.
Okay, perfect. That was very good. Thanks a lot. Thanks you, Sota, for sharing with us.
Yeah.
It was really nice for me to have this interview, and I look forward to see your work in Prague or somewhere else. Thank you, Sota.
Thank you so much.
Sota.